Welcome. My name is Dawn Colby with DawnsEarlyInkings.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in North Carolina. Welcome everybody. Thank you for taking time out to take in my video today. Just a quick reminder, we are still in the middle of celebration. It ends at the end of this month, September 2021. Minimum $50 purchase. You can choose many of the items out of this brochure. Some of the items are a $100 purchase. There's also the host set with a group or host order of $300 or more, as well as the joining special if you'd like to become a demonstrator. Maybe you're thinking about being a discount shopper. If you're going to spend over $100, this is something to think about. You can get a discount of a minimum 20% going forward after you get the starter kit. And until celebration ends, you also get to pick one of 12 designated host sets from the mini catalog. So that's definitely something to think about. If you have any questions on that, please feel free to contact me. So tonight we are going to be using a stamp set out of this mini catalog. You've seen it before on my channel. We are going to be using the Time of Giving bundle. I really like this bundle. This is the card that we are going to be working on tonight. I actually got the color scheme from another card that is in this mini catalog, page 63, I do believe. Right here, this one right here, it's with the Merry Snowflakes bundle. I really like those colors together, so I thought, I'm going to try to make a card. I don't have that stamp set, so I couldn't make that exact card. But the catalog is a great resource. All of our catalogs are a great resource, even the celebration brochure for ideas and casing cards. But this one was my idea. I actually created this card for a color challenge, and I will show you that card later. But this is the card I came up with, and I decided not to submit that card for the color challenge because I like the card so much. I wanted to do it on my channel, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay. All right, so we're using the Time of Giving stamp set, and we are also using two die sets tonight. We're using the Giving Gifts die set. Move this out of the way. And you saw me last time when I used it, I used this pumpkin die cut. Tonight we're just using this one with the Santa's sleigh. And then we're also using the tailor-made tags. We're going to be using this one, and we're going to be using the reinforcer. So, okay, and this card should be a fairly quick card, I think. I've already done the die cutting ahead of time, but I will show you what it is I'm doing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp with the dots from the stamp set onto this piece of 1 3/8 by 3 1/4 inch basic white cardstock. So I'm just going to stamp that randomly. The dots really aren't in any kind of pattern, so we should be good. Here is the card again for you to see. I just wanted to put that there for a second. Okay, I'm going to move that out of the way. I tried to move my camera closer so I have less room to roam here. So, okay. So that was the first thing we're going to do. Then we're going to stamp our background with this snowflake, flourish stamps. I gotta clean my acrylic block. What a mess. All right. So this we are going to rotate, but I may not stamp the middle because that's going to be covered. So I'm just going to move that kind of around and around. Let's see. But I don't want to overlap any of it. But I do want to make it look like it's a background. So I really had a lot of fun with this card. I liked making the different ones that I did make. So I think you'll like the alternates. All right, so actually that's all we're doing. Well, we're doing one more piece of stamping. We are going to Let's take care of the Coastal Cabana. And we're going to pull out the rich raspberry ink. And that we are going to use the Season's Greetings stamp. And we are going to stamp here at the bottom. I don't like that, but I'm going to fix that. I'll show you how later. I have a feeling that was going to happen. I smudged that and I got some shadow from the stamp because I put it too deeply into my ink pad. All right, so I'm going to put that to the side for the moment. So now we're going to do our die cutting. And I've actually already done the die cutting, but I want to show you what I did. And then through the magic of video and TV, I will already show you the finished product that way. So what I did was I took these two, I put them on cardstock, and I taped them together. So I took a piece of my not really sticky paper tape, I guess is what I'll call it. I think it's a not post-it tape, but it's like post-it tape. In fact, I need to get some post-it tape. So I basically did that, put it on the cardstock, and voila, that's what I got. So this has a cutting edge, as does this, but it kind of kept, it just cuts out the middle, so you still have the tag around it. So let me just get rid of that. There we go. I thought I had it all done. And then I also did the same thing with this. I cut out these reinforcers, so we have this little piece here. Okay. And again, like I said, this is a fairly straightforward card. It's very easy, and I needed one of those for this today, so limited time. So, okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to take our card base, and we're going to adhere our layers to the front of it. So it's an 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I've got a Coastal Cabana layer that I'm going to put down on top of it. And I think I'm going to use my seal. You could use liquid glue. If you prefer. And I didn't probably need to put that much on there. So, okay. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Great. So then we're going to glue this piece on top of that. Glue it here. You know what I mean. This was a holiday weekend this weekend. Did any of you get any stamping done? I got a tiny bit done. I was trying to do some purging of old paperwork, and so I didn't get as much stamping done as I would have liked. Okay, and then we're also going to put this down. In the middle. Here we go. There we go. Then our next thing we're going to do, and I'm going to pull out my silicone mat for this. I'm going to put a very thin amount, hopefully. Very thin amount of glue around the edge here. There we go. And we're going to take and flip this over so you can see the other side of it. That looks good. And voila. All right, and then the other part is to take and glue this reinforcer down. I don't know what you call it besides a reinforcer. So if anyone knows the technical name for it, feel free to drop a comment. Oh, by the way, if you wouldn't mind clicking on the like button, and if you'd like to also subscribe, you can hit the dislike button if you'd like. I guess that's fine. But it helps my channel if you like and subscribe. That's only if you're liking it. Again, if you're not liking it, feel free to dislike. Okay. So there's that. Next part is to take, we're using the Essentials, whoops, fly away twine. We're using the Baker's Twine Essentials pack, and we're using the white twine. You've seen this before too, I think, from me. And I'm gonna double thread it through. So I'm going to fold it once, fold it twice. This might be a short piece, but we should be able to get it to work. Oh, I didn't say, this is Rich Razzleberry. I think I said that when I was using the ink, but that's a 2 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece. And again, all of the measurements and instructions will be on my blog, donsearlyinkings.com. So you can check it out there. If in case I missed anything or said something wrong, frequently I know I go back through and oh no, I said something wrong. So, yikes. Okay, and there's that. So now we're going to take and put Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this tag. Like so. And like I said, this seems like a really quick card to me. Alright, so we're going to take and we're going to go, you know what, I mounted that crooked. I really did. Go like that. Let's see, can I fix this? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I hope I can. Oh. Yep. I mostly did. Okay, well. Not really. Let's see. Okay. This didn't happen on my card when I wasn't making it for you guys. Of course it didn't. That's very crooked. In any event, you guys get the point, I think. You'll have to pardon me. I'm filming this a little later in the evening than I typically would. And yeah, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. All right. So then I told you about this, that I didn't like this piece in here. You can see it. I'm not afraid to admit my mistakes. I had stamped this. I used the Ornate Greetings dies. Ornate frames. So I am just going to take, and I'm going to pop that up and put that over that. Something said, be prepared for any and all things. And so I used to be a Girl Scout way back in the day. Way back in the day. All right. So there we go. Nobody will know. It's a little different than this other one here that I'm going to show you. And actually, let me bring it in. Oh, we got to put our embellishments on. We haven't done that yet. So let's do that. Now, do we want to do the opal rounds? Or... opal rounds or the rhinestones? And that silly rhinestone cowboy song keeps going through my head every time I think of rhinestones. Good, I'm glad it's in your head now too. I think I'm going to color this with the blend, the dark Bermuda Bay blend. Say that 5 times fast. That's what I did with the opal rounds on this one earlier. So let's see. Let's take... You guys see what I'm doing? No, you can't. All right. How about I move those out of the way? And let's take and do a big one as well. All right. Take your pick tool. Again, greatest thing since sliced bread. Sort of. Maybe. Let's see, do I want to put that one there? I'll put that one there. And let's be different and put that there this time. All right. And that's it. That's the card. See, that wasn't so bad, now was it? Okay, so I have this card and this card, which this was the original card that I showed you. So let me show you how it started. Okay. Let me get these out of the way. This is what I started with. And the color challenge was to use navy blue, pool party, real red, and night of navy. And so that's what I did. And I really liked the card. And I said, this would be a really nice card to do for my blog and my YouTube channel. So that's what I did. I decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So then I made some other cards today. Since I had some time. So I made this one. This one is made with the Peaceful... Bear with me a second. I'm looking up the name. I hate it when I don't know the names of things. The Peaceful Place specialty paper. So if you can see, I don't know if you can see the stars kind of glimmer. And this is actually, I think it's the back side of this paper is this kind of buffalo check paper. But this is black, real red, Peaceful Place Designer specialty paper. The black matte dots, and the same, everything else is the same. So there's that one. And then there's this one, which is also used with the, this is also the Peaceful Cabin specialty paper. That also glimmers. And this is actually, it's the piece of pits. Here, let me show you. Where did I put my paper? This is the full piece of 12 by 12 minus the strip I used. So that's kind of the clouds. You know, if you're into Santa, that's what he does. He rides his sleigh in the clouds. And then this is the back of that cardstock, or just specialty paper. It's very pretty paper. The catalog doesn't really do it justice, I have to say. But this is Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, and then basic white with, I use Versamark and silver embossing powder. And then this is the specialty paper, the Peaceful Cabin specialty paper. The tag again. And then I used the Mary from the stamp set. And this is the die from the, excuse me, the Messages die, which cuts out the Many Messages stamp set. But I just used it for one. I just kind of attached it with the Post-it tape and just ran the one through. You can do that. You don't have to do a whole sheet at a time if you don't want to. But I embossed that as well with silver embossing powder. So, and that's it. So, got these 4 cards. Do you have a favorite? Let's see. I don't know if those are straight or if you can even see them, but we'll put that one on top. So there we go. Let me know if you have a favorite one. That's all for today. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for popping on, and I will talk to you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.